Hello, class. How are you? This is My name is Robert Siemens. Probably be referring to me as Brother Robert Siemens, and you're looking at this beautiful black screen. I just wanted to do a really quick just introduction so you could see who I am, and hopefully we can get started out on the right foot. And I'm currently about 43 years old, and the big highlight spiritually for me was to be able to serve my mission in Scotland. It was a Scotland Edinburgh mission. Now I know it takes in Ireland as well. But just to throw out a picture there, Alien Dawn and Castle. This is kind of the picturesque of what we see as Scotland, and we're like, this is it. And I did want to include this because I'm one of those guys that never doubted the gospel of Jesus Christ. I always believed. I had times where I wanted to find out maybe at a different level or a deeper level, but it wasn't until my mission where I gained a burning just desire to want to teach the restored gospel of Jesus Christ in this class in regards to family. Looking at a document written by Latter-day Prophets is definitely connected and directly comes from this restored gospel. Just wanted to, upon returning home from my mission, I wasn't one of those guys that had plans to get married too quickly. I did meet my wife a couple days after I got home. It took me all the way, so I got home in September. It took me to July to actually propose, and then the following December we were married in the Oakland, California temple. Grew up in Sacramento, California. I now live with my wife Carla in sunny St. George, Utah. That's where they sent me when I got hired after teaching early morning seminary. So there's my wife. Here's my kids, my family. I wouldn't claim that we're super outdoorsy. There's part of the family that is, and part of the family that isn't. And so we like to get out and go hiking. And so there's half the kids that are forced into it and put up with it, and the other half enjoys it. We recently took some family photos before my son on the left there, Jeffrey, before he went on his mission. And so when they're taking these pictures, it just kind of said, feel free to be goofy and let your own personality kind of come out. And so there you go. For me, my hobbies, I like to do a little bit of woodworking. What I do is I go to a local store. It's called the Restore, and they have extra supplies, maybe from people tearing apart their houses or things left over, and I just take what's there and kind of repurpose it and build some stuff all on my own, and kind of do projects for other people and projects for our family, and then projects for the seminary. These are just a set of gold plates that I made a couple of years ago. I also enjoy food. I don't know if that's a great confession to have, but smoking food. So we got pork butt there. We have a turkey, some ribs, and my new passion here is this little addition to my Weber barbecue or my Weber grill, where we're able to do pizzas, wood-fired pizzas. So just kind of in closing, I know this isn't a Book of Mormon class, but it is a class about families, and I just thought this was just an interesting picture. Uh, excuse me. Again, with the Restored Gospel providing us a new book, it's just interesting that the book starts with a family. And, whether you got Sariah here on the back right, you've got Laman and Lemuel with those defiant poses. Now, don't read too much into it that I cut their heads off. But, whether it's the hands on the hips or the arms folded, or the women up front saying, I'm interested, I want to see this. I just love the dynamics there. All families are different, and all families have different ages, and we have different levels of faithfulness. But every family should have a matriarch and a patriarch. Uh, they should have members of the family that support father, whether it be a hand on the back or a hand protecting, that the revelations coming from the Lord. And so, this course that we're going to have together, looking at the proclamation to the world, is it's going to be awesome. It's one document given to us, in 1995, and so prophetic. Again, not new doctrines, but clarified doctrines in that document. And so, as you spend the time in there and pulling it apart and understanding each paragraph and section,